The top 6 of the biggest green window jump shots in 2K23 next gen and current gen. So kicking this list off, you guys see it's going to be base Clyde Drexler with release 1 Luke Kennard and release 2 Rudy with 50-50 bunding. Now obviously now that you have the jump shot, you could just click off the video, but trust me, you do not want to do that, because not only am I giving you guys 5 other jump shots that might work better for your build and better for your playstyle, but also you're going to want to know how to use and time these jump shots. This jump shot here has an absolutely massive green window, which is basically like 90% why this jump shot is on this list right here. As well, it's pretty fast, pretty easy to get off. As well, it's also somewhat difficult to contest. It's gonna work for everyone on the floor. It's extremely consistent. One thing I did kind of sort of notice about this jump shot is that, at least for me, it took a little bit of a second to learn how to use this jump shot correctly. Like with other jump shots I've used, I could just pick up and learn the jump shot extremely quickly, but at least for me, learning how to use this jump shot very well was a little bit more challenging than usual. However, once you do learn this jump shot here, it's definitely worth it. It's extremely consistent and all around just absolutely crazy. This jump shot is incredibly good both off the dribble and off the catch, and as well, if you are someone that takes a lot of very deep jump shots, then this is also a very good jump shot for you. I know a lot of people have been complaining that when you're contested, the jump shot is a little bit faster, which makes it harder for you to green contested shots because it just kind of throws you off. But with this jump shot here, when you're contested, it's extremely easy to green. I don't know if that's just me, but I've greened a ton of contested shots, and I feel like that's largely due to the fact that when you're contested, it's very easy to time. In general, of course, it is also just very easy to time because of the cue I'm about to give you guys. If you guys don't know what Q is, it's pretty much something that just indicates you want to release square. So basically for the Q of this jump shot here, what you're going to want to do is look at the ball and wait till the ball gets above your player's head. And then basically what you're going to want to do is release square as soon as you see the ball get all the way above your head. So basically right here, I release square or X at this point every single time, and it's also green every single time. Also, don't try to like memorize the timing of your jump shots, so it's going to throw you off every single time because there's so many different like catch animations, and there's also like a million different timings in this game. Alright, so for the next jump shot, this is going to be another swing jump shot. You guys see it's base bongo with Nikhil Alexander Walker and Rudy as the upper releases, and 57-43 for the bunding. Now this jump shot is the set shot 25 of this year. It's not as quite as good as it used to be last year, but you guys see it looks incredibly similar to as it was last year. And as well, just like last year, it's very quick, has a very big green window, and it's incredibly good off the dribble. The only unfortunate thing about this jump shot is that it's not very good if you're contested, which is a bit unfortunate, but with this very fast jump shot, it's so hard for you people to just close down on you anyways. You're probably going to be fine. You probably won't even notice the difference between this jump shot and a lot of other jump shots. This jump shot here, though, is just honestly crazy. I was using set shot 25 for a lot of last year, and once finding this jump shot, it was very easy for me to pick up and learn because I kind of already learned a very similar jump shot to this jump shot here. If you guys didn't use set shot 25 in 2K22, it might be a little bit difficult for you guys to learn this jump shot right here, but trust me, it won't take you very long whatsoever. As I said, the jump shot has a very big green window, which makes it of course very easy to time and green from basically anywhere on the floor. With the cue of the jump shot right here, what I pretty much do is I look at the ball and I wait till the ball kind of just hits my player's head. It's not actually gonna physically hit your player's head, but it's gonna get very close to the point where it's kind of almost touching, and then at this point right here, I release square and it's green every single time. And yeah, use that jump shot right there if you want a low 3-point, also very good jump shot off the dribble for swings. Alright, so that's actually gonna do it for all of the swing jump shots in this video. So if you're a swing, you can just click off. And now we're going to be moving on to guards, or basically 6'4" and under. Alright, so first it's going to be a very high 3-point range jump shot. You guys see it's base John Stockton with release 1 Dame and release 2 Oscar Robertson, and with 60% Damian Lillard and 40% Oscar. This jump shot here is kind of crazy. Just like the previous jump shot, it does remind me a lot of set shot 25. It doesn't really look like set shot 25 if I'm being honest, but it plays very similar. Not only is this the fastest jump shot in 2K23, but as well it's impossible for people to contest you. Like A+ release speed and A+ defensive immunity is kind of broken. Genuinely, this jump shot is impossible to guard. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's so quick. You get a tiny bit of space, you just pull it, and it's green every single time. And also, even if they do manage to throw a hand up or something, they're not going to be contesting you. Especially if you throw in like Deadeye or something, like it's just done. The jump shot's not super good off the catch in my opinion, but it's very good off the dribble. And as well, with the jump shot here, you can stop and shoot very quickly off the dribble. You don't have to like pause for a solid second, just so your player will set his feet, and so that way you don't have to take like a pull-up jumper or something. Jump shot is very consistent, very easy to just pick up and learn, very good all around. To time this jump shot correctly, you can use meter or no meter. I would highly recommend using no meter though. For the cue of this jump shot, it's basically just the exact same thing as the previous jump shot I just gave you guys. What you're going to want to do is look at the ball, try to pick up the ball as early as possible, and wait till the ball essentially hits your player's head. It's not actually going to hit your player's head, of course, but basically it's really close, so like right here. So that was going to be our first guard jump shot. Now for guard jump shot number 2. You guys see it's going to be Fultz with Nikhil Alexander-Walker and release to Ellington and 75-25 for the blending. This jump shot here is a very good low 3-point rating guard jump shot that as well is pretty fast. This jump shot here is going to be the best off the dribble, not the greatest off the catch in my opinion, but when you do get an open shot, it's green every single time. Extremely consistent jump shot that's very easy to pick up and learn. It's going to work for majority of guard play styles in my opinion, but obviously if you have a low 3-point rating and you're using this jump shot, don't just spark threes every single possession. And I didn't have the VC to upgrade my guard build all the way up to like an 83-point rating, then I'd probably just use this jump shot for the time being, and then once I get a higher 3-point rating, I'd switch it over to a different jump shot. For this jump shot here, basically if you want to time it correctly, what you're going to want to do is wait until the ball either gets in front of your player's face or behind it. It kind of depends on where you are on the floor. Basically you'll see the ball come up very far back to the point where it's basically on your player's right shoulder, and you're going to want to really square when it does get all the way back here, and it's green every single time. Honestly, all you have to do to green consistently is just know the cue of your jump shot. It's that simple. Alright, okay, so now we're going to be moving into the big men of this video. You guys see for jump shot number 1, it's my personal favorite jump shot in this entire game. It's base O'Shea Brissett with Marvin Bagley and Giannis Antetokounmpo. You guys see the blending is going to be 30-70 with majority Giannis. And this jump shot is just honestly absolutely crazy. It's so good. Now I do have a few gameplay clips with this jump shot here. Not a ton of gameplay clips, but this jump shot here is honestly just absolutely crazy. It's going to excel most off the catch, but it's also very good off the dribble, which is something I just love about this jump shot here. Being able to take off dribble shots on a big man is just so nice. And as well, this is definitely by far the fastest big man jump shot in this game. Like, it's so crazy. Playing on a big man with a fast jump shot is so nice because not only is it incredibly hard to contest you, but it's also an incredibly fast jump shot, so they're not going to be closing out on you in time. You can use meter or you can use no meter if you want to. Obviously, I'm pretty much always going to be using no meter. And the way I time this jump shot correctly every single time is I wait until the ball gets into the loaded position. What I mean by the loaded position is basically when it's at the point where it's basically just ready to fire towards the basket. You guys see at this point right here, the ball is kind of like near my player's head. Now, if it went forward a few more frames, the ball would just get absolutely sent towards the basket. And I basically release square right here and I green it every single time. And yeah, that is my favorite big man jump shot in this game. Alright, so that was actually our low 3-point big man jump shot. I know I went kind of out of order. Our next jump shot is going to be a very high 3-point rating jump shot, which if you can unlock might be worth equipping. Most builds won't be able to equip this jump shot here. You guys see it's KD with Giannis and Sabonis as up releases. One downside of this jump shot is that it is a little bit slow. As well, it does require a pretty high 3-point rating, but this jump shot is probably in my opinion the easiest jump shot just to green consistently. And as well, picking it up and learning it very quickly is incredibly easy. Most big man builds will not be able to equip an 85 3-point rating jump shot, but if you can equip this jump shot here, it is absolutely worth. It's going to work the best off the catch in my opinion, but if you are shooting off dribble shots, it also is very good off the dribble. It's going to be good from everywhere on the floor, especially from the corners. It's just absolutely green. You can use this jump shot with or without meter. Obviously, I pretty much always use no meter. For the cue of this jump shot, what I pretty much do is wait until the ball gets above my player's head. So you guys see right here, the ball is fully above my player's head, and then I release square at that point, and it's green every single time. Alright, so yeah, that was the top 6 jump shots in NBA 2K23. Please chuck me a like if you are going to use any of these jump shots, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.